Ladies and gentlemen, I greet you, wherever you are in the world. Once again, you are welcome to your great platform, the Awakening of Consciences Tribune. This is a first. These images you are seeing here, this is a first. Burkina Faso, under Comrade Captain Ibrahimtraoré, has just achieved something truly remarkable. But no media outlet is talking about it. I am talking about mainstream media, and congratulations to the pages that are sharing this information. I want you to share this video conference as widely as possible to show the world these images coming straight from Burkina Faso, images about which the local lackeys have already started talking nonsense. This is African pride. What you see here is made in Burkina, made in Africa. What you see here. These images have been circulating on social media for some time now, 3 to 4 days. But to everyone's surprise, whether it's RFI or anyone else, no one is talking about it. It's a pure product. It's a product of Burkina. Burkina Faso, in its goal to become self-sufficient, to achieve autonomy, independence, and sovereignty in every area, is seeing initiatives spring up everywhere. And these initiatives that are emerging everywhere, you have groups of young people coming together. You have members of civil society, even people from the administration who are joining forces to produce things. It's not the appearance of this light armored vehicle that matters, but the idea behind it. Burkina Faso has just produced its very first armored vehicle. This is already a big step. Well, what you see here is already a big step. Burkina Faso wants to have the ability to create its own vehicles. We saw this in Mali last year, where vehicles were produced in Mali. This time, these are military command vehicles. Burkina Faso needs a lot of these types of vehicles, which are armored vehicles. The Sahel in general needs them. The Sahel needs it in the sense that the Sahel needs them in the sense that the Sahel is regularly confronted with activities of breeding grounds. And to fight more effectively against these breeding grounds, you can't just go in with pickup trucks. They need to be armored vehicles. You yourselves can see what's happening in Ukraine. How many times has the West invested a lot of money to send armored vehicles to Ukraine? These are field vehicles. Their level of armor hasn't reached a certain standard. You can see the reason why when President Ibrahimtraoré went to Russia for the parade, when he saw the armored vehicles and the level of their armor, he congratulated Russia and paid tribute to the Russian scientists and researchers for their ability to create such types of armored vehicles. Africa does not yet have these skills. Our researchers don't even have the necessary training. If they claim to have it, it's somewhat limited. And it's the level of training that allows one to be productive. And also financial resources, since research needs to be funded. This is why Ibrahimtraoré requested the establishment of programs from Russian universities specializing in chemistry and physics, so that Burkinabe can receive training and have the opportunity to surpass this current level. We must first appreciate the determination of the Burkinabe people. Ladies and gentlemen, let's dive deeper to find out more information about these armored vehicles. But once again, it needs to be shared. I want to see as many shares as possible. The enemies of Africa will not share. The enemies of Africa will not share. A sovereign Africa. When people rise up, like our brothers in Burkina, who carry out such work, they must be encouraged, and this work must be shown to the whole world. We also need to allow other Africans from other African countries to be inspired. There's nothing wrong with that. When your friend is a man, you have to acknowledge that men are men. It doesn't take anything away from who you are. Don't say no. All the good news only comes from the Sahel, etc. Me. I'm from the Republic of Guinea. My country is not part of the AS, but I am AS in spirit, in my blood. Share the video. So, according to the information we are receiving, I have to say, at first there wasn't much information. We heard he was the genius, the bastard, a part of the Burkinabe army that had created it. But later, we also learned that it is a Burkinabe company. So, people from Burkina Faso, you can confirm. The rest for us. So, according to the information we have received, it is a Burkinabe company that is building this light armored vehicle, 100% made in Burkina, meeting security challenges. And this vehicle was presented at the Synergy Security, Defense and Safety Expo. An expo that was organized very recently in Burkina, called the Synergy Security, Defense and Safety Expo SSDEV 2025. So, during this expo, it was the equipment, BAT Equipment, which is a Burkinabe Public Limited Company. According to the information we have, that unveiled this local light armored vehicle, VBL, designed to address urgent security challenges. So they designed this to respond to the current security challenges as a matter of urgency. This gives them time to create something else again. I'm telling you, share the video conference to encourage them. So, according to the company's CEO, this vehicle was designed to allow defense and security forces to operate in secure environments during combat. This is the information we have, just so you know. So while we wait for more information, it's already a huge relief. We need to encourage Burkina. I tip my hat to this company, to Burkina. You know, when we talk about it, some people think we're talking about it too much. But this is exactly what Africa needs. All African countries must move toward sovereignty and self-empowerment. So, ladies and gentlemen, what could be more beautiful than seeing this? Refusing to share or is siding with the imperialists? To share is to stand with patriots, with Pan-Africans. So thank you, everyone. I'll be back with more news. This was the voice of your one and only samurai.